It's a completely different ballgame, completely different style of beer. Instead of tripling the hop load and tripling the cost of that beer, you're literally just switching out yeast strains. And see what happens when you just make a small tweak to a very traditional beer with a very, very explosive outcome.
So these are producing very, very unconventional, untraditional styles of lagers that maintain super crisp, clean drinkability.
We're looking for obviously high quality ingredients, things that are going to be consistent over time, but also looking at new ingredients and process. And Omega is a perfect example of that, of trying yeasts that have new capabilities. The Thiolized yeast especially is just another tool in our toolbox to make really interesting, unique beers.
Our experience with Lunar Crush and Cosmic Punch, I guess it's a beer. The beautiful thing about Lunar Crush is the recipes don't have to be complex at all. As long as you have a malt that has high thiol precursor content, you will get massive amounts of thiols available for the yeast to unlock. Doing the research and finding out that, oh, we can unlock all these different aromas and flavors with the sustainable ingredients that we're already using, that was awesome.
With Lunar Crush, we were able to do our very first cold IPA. We always kind of like hold our breath every time we pitch a new lager strain because we don't know how it's going to react. It worked really, really quickly, cleaned up really nicely within day one. First note that we got from sensory off the fermentation was thiol's definitely in there, and it just stays the entire time. But it also, being a lager, expresses in a much cleaner and brighter way. It has a brightness to it, but it still rides that thiol complexity while also advertising a dependable, crisp lager character at the same time.
We've always had a variety of yeast strains to play with, but I think what Lance and Laura at Omega are doing with some of these thiolized yeast and modified yeast strains is just kind of blowing the doors off capabilities that we've had in the past. You know, we're not always going to be making a hazy IPA. Having the ability to use and access some of these bound thiols and these flavor profiles and not just be kind of a one-note beer style and being able to do like interesting lagers that have that thiol note. It just gives you more opportunity to push the envelope. It's new, it's different. It's not just another hazy IPA.
It's literally opened a whole new door to a whole new hallway of doors of potentials for IPAs and hop expression.
We have a lot of wine drinkers around us, so being able to have another option for them that they are familiar with, it's absolutely crucial to have something that they know that they are going to enjoy.
I think this gives us an outlet to create styles and flavors of beer that aren't very beer-like. So the potential to do a wine-beer hybrid using the thiolized lager yeast or one of the other yeasts helps us differentiate and expand our portfolio here to hopefully speak to more people that are coming into our beer hall.
Lagers fermented with Lunar Crush are somewhat familiar to any other lager strain in terms of like the crispness of the mouthfeel and the high, like supreme drinkability of it. But these tropical fruit characters that are unlocked during fermentation just set it apart from any other traditional style lager.
Omega has helped us think outside the box. The amount of diversity of what they're able to offer for yeast alone is equivalent, in my opinion, to the innovation that you're seeing in the hop world. Now with using Omega, I have just as much excitement in the yeast side of things as I have had in the hop side of things in the past 5 years.